students, welcome to our UCrack Academy. Here are going to present a gist of Unit 6 Chapter 1 and followed by a few questions which is useful for your NEET exam. I have taken the questions only from NCERT book which is useful for you the exam to crack it. Kindly watch the video till the end and get the benefit. Reproduction. Reproduction is defined as the biological process in which an organism gives rise to young ones, offspring similar to itself. The offspring grow, mature, and in turn produce new offspring. Thus, there is a cycle of birth, growth, and death. Reproduction enables the continuity of the species generation after generation. Lifespan. The period from birth to the natural death of an organism represents its lifespan. Figure 1.1 approximate lifespan of some organism which is given in your textbook page number 4. Here the pictures are elephant, rose, dog, butterfly, crow, banana tree, cow, parrot, crocodile, horse, fruit fly, rice plant, tortoise, banyan tree. Look at with the answer here. Organisms with a lifespan. Mayfly 24 hours, elephant 70 hours, dog 20 to 30 years, butterfly 1 to 2 weeks, banana tree 25 years, cow 20 to 25 years, rose 5 to 7 years, horse 60 years, fruit fly 30 days, tortoise 100 to 150 years, parrot 140 years, crocodile 60 years. Reproduction. Based on whether there is a participation of one single organism or two in the process of reproduction, it is of two types. Asexual reproduction, when offspring is produced by a single parent with or without the involvement of gamete formation. The reproduction is asexual. Sexual reproduction, when two parents, which means the opposite sex, participate in the reproductive process and also involve fusion of male and female gametes. It is called sexual reproduction. Asexual, gamete formation. Sexual reproduction, fusion of male and female gametes. Reproduction types. In broad sense, we can classify the production in various types. Asexual, vegetative, parthenogenesis, sexual. What is asexual reproduction? Only one parent is involved. Offspring are genetically identical to their parent. All cells that come from single cell are genetically identical to it and to each other. They are all clones. Single individual is capable of producing offspring. The offspring are not only identical, also exact copies of their parent. Types of asexual reproduction. First one, mitosis, is the exact duplication of the cells of the cell so as to form two identical nuclei during cell division. Look at the picture A. First one, diploid cells. Look at the pictures which the cells inside is present. It's double and then it creates a new cell. Look at the third one. It is divided into two diploid cells. Second one, binary fission, occurs in one-celled organism such as the amoeba and paramecium. The nucleus divided by mitosis and the cytoplasm divided, forming two daughter cells of equal size. Look at the first parent cell. Look at the second picture, there is a nucleus have divided into, even that body of the cell also it's divided in the third picture. You can see the fourth picture, the two daughter cells have separated. This is microscopic observation. Third one, budding. Occurs in Hydra and yeast. The division of cytoplasm is unequal, so one of the daughter cells is larger than the other. The daughter cells can separate or remain attached. First one, you can see something is elevated in the first picture. Second picture, the fingers have started to grow in Hydra. Third picture, the falling down in the extra thing which is hanging over. And the fourth picture, you can see it is detached from the mother cell. The daughter cells have created a new. Microscopic observation, even the parts are mentioned here. But vacuoles, mitochondrion, nucleus, nuclear membrane, cell wall, cytoplasmic membrane, capsule. Microscopic observation. Fourth one, sporulation, occurs in moles, mosses, etc. Spores are produced in large number by mitosis. Spores are surrounded by a tough coat to help them survive harsh environmental conditions. Look at the picture, lid and capsule. You can see inside the lid teeth with the spores. Microscopic observation of sporulation. Spores. Endospores. Some bacteria produce resting spores by forming of hard impermeable coat. Zoospores, the most common structures or zoospores that usually are microscopic motile structures produced by zoosporangium althrotrix. Planospores, unicellular non-motile non-flagellate bisporangium, example Mucor. Conidium, non-motile spores singly or enchained from the tip of conidiospores, example Penicillium. Chlamydomonas, non-motile, unicellular, thick wall resting spores, example Fusarium. Echinate, enlarged cells of filamentous algae due to storage of food and thick wall structure, example Nosta. Look at the pictures here. Look at the first picture, how the zoospores of Chlamydomonas is coming out from the cell. Look at the B structure. It's like a broom. Conidia of Penicillium. Buds in Hydra. Look at the third picture. Buds in Hydra. You can see the bud also in this. Look at the D picture. Gemmules in spongy. Types of asexual reproduction. Fifth one, regeneration refers to the replacement or regrowth of lost or damaged body parts. Look at here, amputation, wound healing, de-differentiation, early birth, medium birth, late birth, palate, early differentiation, complete. Some of these animals can also grow new organisms from the severed piece, segment worm or sea stars. Look at here the sea stars. Sixth one, vegetative propagation occurs only in plants. New plants develop from the root, stems or leaves of the parent plant. Look at here how it is growing in it. Vegetative propagation, which is called natural methods. Vegetative propagation grouped into two different methods, natural and artificial. Natural methods are such as leaf, runner, rhizome, sucker, tuber, bulb and offset. These structures are called vegetative propagules. Look at the pictures here. Look at the first A, eyes of potato. Look at the second B, rhizome of ginger. Look at the C, bulbil of agave. Look at the D, leaf buds of birophyllum. Look at E, offset of water rhizome. Runners or side shoot which grow out from the parent plant, buds from at points along the runner, and eventually these buds from roots and grow into new plant. Look at the picture how it is growing from the bud. Example: spider plant, anthersium, strawberry, fragaria, and anancia. Look at the pictures are here. Rhizome or modified underground stem that give rise new plants. Example: ginger. Suckers or modified underground stem that give rise new plants. Example: chrysanthemum. Tubers are underground food stores which stores food over the winter and provide a new plant with food until it can make its own. Example: potato, artichoke, yam, cassava, water chestnut, arrowroot. Food made by a new plant is sent to make a new tuber, thereby reproducing itself. Look at how it is tuber are formed. Look at the pictures of taro Japanese potato. Bulbils or fleshy buds which take part in vegetative propagation. Example: daffodils, lilies. Look at the picture here, the 7 stages of tulip bulb's growth. That is the 7 stages. Look at the flowers here. Offset. The terror of Bengal, that is nothing but the aquatic plant water rhizome, which is one of the most invasive weeds found growing wherever there is standing water. It drains oxygen from the water, which leads to death of fishes. It reproduces through offset. Look at the pictures. Here vegetative part. Examples: roots, dahlia, asparagus, dalbergia, guava, and tropica. Stem, tubers, potato and artichoke. Bulbs, garlic and onion. Rhizome, ginger, turmeric, banana, and dryopectries. Corns, coloraceae, crocus, and ambropoperipalus. Suckers, mint and chrysanthemum. Runners, oxalicus and centilla. Stolons, jasmine, offset, pistia, and eichhornia. Leaves, birophyllum, begonia, kalanchoe, and working fern. Bulbils, agave, lily, and dioscorea. Turions, fleshy buds in aquatic plants. Potamangitone and utricurelia. Artificial propagations. 2 methods used to cultivate plant asexually. Take cutting, crafting. First, cutting or small pieces of stem which some leaves attached to a new plant from this. Look at it, how they are inserting in it. First one, stem cutting. Second one, entire leaf cutting. Third one, leaf cutting only. Leaf bud cutting. Leaf petiole, how it is growing in it. Look at it. They can be placed in moist soil or water and sometimes dipped in rooting powder. It's a powder. Crafting. A stem of one plant with a good flower or fruit growth, the graft is taken and firmly attached to the rootstock of another plant, which has a strong establishing root stem. Example, roses, fruit trees. Look at it. Commercial aspects. Artificial propagation has allowed us to adopt and improve plants for our own use. Some of the benefits are including here: quick production of large numbers of genetically identical plants, specific various desires, features or consistency equality can be produced especially in fruit, flower, parthenogenesis, virgin birth. In some organisms like rotifiers, honeybees and even some lizards and birds, the female gametes undergoes development to form new organism without fertilization. This phenomenon is called parthenogenesis. Offspring can rise from unfertilized egg, include some fish, reptile, amphibian and alphates. Most of these species can switch between sexual and asexual. Look at it. Yes, fish. Yes, these are the organisms. Parthenogenesis, even you can say the male bee. It divided into a mitosis. Look at the sperm cells is produced. Fertilization is happening. After comes it have changed into 2n gamete formation. You can see with this workers 2n, sterile female, queen. But the queen diploid cells have divided it into a cells and it's considered as a meiosis. There is no fertilization, parthenogenesis, but it gives the drone. Here the pictures of worker bee, how it is filling the hives with the honey. Asexual reproduction gist. Asexual reproduction is natural cloning. Parts of the plant such as leaves or stem produce roots and become an independent plant. List some benefits and some drawbacks to asexual reproduction. To overcome the demerits of asexual reproduction, plants and animals exhibit sexual reproduction. Here I have attached a question and answer. This is for you children. Question number 1. Identify the picture and mention the vegetative part that helps it to propagate. Answer. The given picture shows the rhizome of a ginger. Rhizome is an underground stem that take part in vegetative propagation. Question number 2. Name the vegetative propagules in the following. Agave, Bryophyllum. Answer. The vegetative propagules in given plants are as follows. In agave, bulbil. In Bryophyllum, leaf buds or adventitious buds. Question number 3. Write the name of the organism that is referred to as Terror of Bengal. Answer. Water hyacinth is referred to as the Terror of Bengal. Give one example of a plant that reproduces by runner, offset. Answer. Below or is the example of a plant that reproduces by runner, oxalysis, offset, pistia. Question number 5. Which of the following statement is true of Hydra? 1. It produces asexual gametes. 2. It produces unicellular buds. 3. It produces multicellular buds. Answer. 3. Hydra produce multicellular buds. Question number 7. Which one of the following statement is true of ginger? 1. Germinating bud appear from the eye of the stem tuber. 2. germinating bud appear from the node of rhizome. Third, germinating bud appear from the notch of the leaf margin. Answer, second one. The germinating bud appear from the node of rhizome in ginger. Question number 8. How does penicillium reproduce asexually? Answer, penicillium reproduce asexually by conidia formation, which are non-motile spores produced singly or in chain by the constrictions of tips of chiral branches. These spores germinating by giving out germ tube. Question number 9. Name an algae that reproduce asexually through zoospores. Why are these reproductive units so called? Answer, Chlamydomonas is an algae that reproduce asexually through zoospores. Due to motility, motile-like animals, these reproductive units are referred to as zoospores. Question number 10. Which one of the following statement is true for yeast? 1. The cell divides by binary fission. One of them develops into a bud. Second, the cell divides unequally. The smaller cell develops into a bud. Third, the cell produces conidia which develop into a bud. Answer, statement 2. 2 is true for yeast. The cell divides unequally. The smaller cell develops into a bud. Question number 11. Which one of the following organisms exhibit binary fission? Bacillus, penicillium, yeast, amoeba. Answer, Bacillus and amoeba reproduce by binary fission. In this mode, the body of an individual divides into two equal halves. Question number 12. Offspring produced by asexual reproduction are called clones. Justify giving two answers or reasons. Answer, offspring produced by asexual reproductions are called clones because they are morphologically similar to their parent. They have same genetic composition as their parent. Question number 13. Banana crop is produced by farmers without sowing of seeds. Explain how the plant is propagated. Answer, banana crop is cultivated by farmers through vegetative propagation. For this purpose, a rhizome of banana is taken instead of a seed. Each piece from a rhizome is able to give rise to a new plant. Question number 14. Name the organism that reproduce through the following reproductive structure. A. Conidia, zoospores. Mention the similarity and one difference between two reproductive units. Answer, A. Conidia, penicillium, zoospores, chlamydomonas. Second one answer, similarity between conidia and zoospores is that the both are asexually reproductive structure. The difference between conidia and zoospores is that the conidia are non-motile while zoospores are motile structure. There is a two difference here. What is the two difference here? Conidia are non-motile, zoospores are motile structure. Look at the last point. Question number 15. Give the name of the common phenomenon with reference to reproduction in rotifier, honeybee and turkeys. Answer, parthenogenesis is the common phenomenon with reference to reproduction in rotifiers, honeybees and turkey. I hope you all have understood what we have discussed in this channel. Hope you can get the benefits. If you want to continue, subscribe the channel and hit the bell button. If you want to know the more videos, you can follow my videos. Here the part 2 about the sexual reproduction to be continued for the next part. Thank you.